Come on over, baby. All right.
All right. That's the intro now. Welcome. Welcome to another episode of Cocktail and Eat. My name's Tim.
And I'm Heather.
And with the Derby just happening last week, we figured we would break into a Pinhook.
Okay.
So
I don't know anything about pinhooks.
Pinhook is a brand, relatively new, and what they are doing is on all their bottles they put a horse, and then they attach it to a promising young thoroughbred. I mean, what's more Kentucky than that?
A promising young thoroughbred.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like, when she first met me, she was like, there's a promising young thoroughbred.
Yeah. Sometimes you get a winner, sometimes you don't.
Yep.
I think I got the winner.
And I just spend all the money on bourbon because that's my winnings. So what this is it is a pick from our favorite liquor store here in Louisville, which is Westport Whiskey and Wine. They always have some really good picks. It also helped that their picks were on sale today, so we're like, absolutely. But yeah, so what Pinhook is doing with this is they are doing a series for 9 different bottlings, each one a different year, starting with the 4-year. This is the 5-year, all the way up, so that's 7 more years to a 12-year bourbon. And then what you can do is you can collect the vertical, and you could try all the different years against each other.
Okay.
Which you like to do with wine.
Yes.
And you can see how much an extra year in the barrel changes the bourbon.
Okay.
Which is a very interesting thing to do. So this is the 5-year Bourbon War, which is going to be 114.2 proof. And this is bottle 119 out of 212.
Okay.
From Westport, because they got a pick out of all the barrels there on one.
So do you have a 4-year?
I do not have a 4-year.
So you wouldn't be able to get the complete set because you don't have the 4-year, which is the first one.
Correct. And if this is good, it probably won't last another 7 years is the other problem. And I'm not about to buy multiple bottles unless this is really good. And then I might go back and buy another one and just hide it.
Well, and haven't we also discussed, though, that if it's aging longer, like it should just get better each year because it's been in the barrel longer? So
there, yeah. So to an extent, so you got to be careful with that because, as people know, well, I guess not everybody knows. Bourbon goes bad. Like there is a point that in the barrel it goes bad. That is
it all disappears, right? The angels all get it.
Well, yeah. So you get that, but that takes a long, long time. But there is a point. So a perfect example is everybody's, I got to go hunt this bottle, Pappy. So if you honestly talk to people about Pappy bourbon, the 23 is over oaked and people don't really like it. So the 20 is what they consider the premium optimum age. And if you honestly go do bourbon tours at the distilleries and really talk to the master distillers and master tasters, they'll tell you there's an optimum range. Now, most of them believe that's around the 8 to 15 year mark. Anything past 15 they consider over oaked, and you don't get the flavors of the bourbon. You're getting just mainly the flavors of the oak. So there is an optimum range. Now, if you're one of those people that you really like oak flavors, obviously you want to go towards the end of it. If you like the sweeter notes and things like that, you're going to want to go more towards the younger side. But yeah, so that's the great thing about these type of vertical flights is you can compare them all. Rhetoric did one, and they went all the way out to 25 years, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
And everyone agreed, I think 23, 24, and 25 were just over oaked and terrible. But you do get the problem, as you do with Scotch, the longer it's in the barrel, the more expensive the bourbon is. So now you're paying a lot of money for something that may not taste great.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, this screams you to me. This is all your you know, notes that you love, the sweets and
vanilla, brown sugar.
Yeah. Yeah, this has you written all over it.
Just off the nose, I'm going to have to buy a second bottle. Hopefully the palate comes in strong too. But yeah, it is a sweet bomb.
I'm getting banana. Ooh, lots of banana. Yeah. Banana Foster coming in strong.
Oh, yeah.
That's good with a hint of vanilla. It's banana Foster with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the side.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yep. And then at the end, there's just some rye finish. We're good. See you next time.
This is very good. You know, if you wouldn't have told me the proof before, I would not have guessed 114. No. This would be like 105.
Yeah.
Would be my guess. That is really, it's really nice. Very smooth.
So banana-y, though.
Yeah. Like that is the flavor. There's really not much else.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you get the sweet notes, which brings like the ice cream flavors in and everything like that. But yeah, it's mainly just banana.
Just banana. So what do you think? Do you like that?
I mean, it's good. I'd have to give it a couple more sips or a couple more pours.
Yeah, let it get down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, not just that, just to come back and different nights, because what you have, everything affects that. I mean, it's not bad. It does what it's supposed to do, which is intrigues me to where I want to buy the 6-year, because we taste a lot of bourbons, and then on my other channel, Power Bourbon, I taste a lot of bourbons there too, and we like to try new stuff from younger distilleries.
Yeah,
you can't compare this to a Four Roses or an Old Forester or something that's been in the game a long time.
Okay.
You got to compare this and look at it. It is a 5-year bourbon. And then think, like, is there anything terrible on it? There is nothing bad on this at all. So if you want the oak flavors and other things like that you would normally get on an older bourbon, well, you just got to wait.
Yeah.
This is one of those that does a great job and makes me intrigued enough to be like, this bottle is absolutely good. I don't have a problem drinking it. But I bet the 6, 7, 8, and the 10 is going to just be phenomenal.
And I think each one will probably be very different.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I think it might be worth finding.
Yeah.
And trying to create a mini vertical flight.
Yeah, because it'd be interesting to see if the banana note sticks around towards the end, or if other things from the barrel come out and change all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh. It was good. I do approve this pick once again. He's doing pretty well with this. Picking out things that he knows that I will approve.
Yeah, that's the plan, because then she's like, yep, you're doing good.
If he gets one that I don't approve, he might get cut off. So
exactly, and I don't want
smart
that.
man here.
But yeah, no, this is a good one. If you see this, I would recommend, for most people, try it first. Don't just go out and spend the money. I've been looking at this bottle for a while. Main reason I got it was on sale. It was like $20 off, and that was good enough to make me willing to pull the trigger. But yeah.
So how easy is this for people to get outside of Kentucky?
It can be a little bit difficult. They don't have a huge distribution, but they do have an online version, and they ship to most places. Also, Sealbox has a club that you can do. You pay, I forget how much, but it guarantees you each release that you can buy a bottle from them. And they've got it open till all the spots are full. I think it was like $50 or $60 or something like that to join. But again, it guarantees you a bottle every release, which is pretty good, because by the time anything gets up to the 9+ year range, it's going to be hard to find. It's going to go quick. And this is absolutely going to go quick, because all those people that are trying to collect the vertical are going to jump and grab it right away. So if yeah, I would try it at a bar or someplace like that first. But if you like it, then keep an eye out because once they go, they go. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, in the spirit of the channel, cocktail or neat. I don't know. This could probably go either way. Mm-hmm. I can't think of a cocktail that I might make with it just because the banana flavor is really different.
Yeah.
To me, it makes me want to bake with it, which you would probably hate me for. But doing like a bourbon cake would be really delicious with like a caramel frosting on top or something.
Yeah.
But or just like, well, yeah, you could make a cake, with this, and then have a side, pour of it, and enjoy the matched flavors. Now, last question.
Yep.
Do you think that this being a Westport pick, that it's going to be much different than the other barrels that might be out there?
Having had several Westport picks, I feel like it is because they do a really good job of picking stuff.
Yeah. I figured you were going to say that. So, what I would like to know from you all is if you find this Pinhook, the 5-year, right?
Yes.
So if you find this one, and maybe it's a store pick, maybe it's not, we would love to know if you felt the same way, if you had the same tasting notes, or if you liked it or didn't like it. Because I'm curious about the store pick. We always really like the store picks, but without something directly next to it to compare, who knows?
Yeah.
So hopefully this is good all around, but it could be that we just got a really good store pick.
That is very true.
Which is possible. Mm-hmm. So I would love to know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So once again, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Let us know some types of bourbon that you're curious about. We would love to give you our recommendation on it and, stop you from buying a dud or just, remind you that there's a lot of good bourbons out there, all different price ranges. Yep. So, again, thanks for watching.
Yep. See you next time.